Now that we're a few days removed from the premiere of Thunderbolts, I want to give my full spoiler review of the movie. A lot of people talked about how this was the best Marvel movie since Endgame, and I don't know that I necessarily agree. I would really have to sit down and go through each movie to fully understand those rankings, but I do think this was a very, very good entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The story was very straightforward and emotional, and the characters were really people that we could care about. A lot of them were returning, but it felt like this was the first time we really got to see all of them fully fleshed out, with a lot of backstory and a lot of care given to each of these characters to do them each justice. I specifically want to talk about Yelena and Bob because I felt like their relationship and the way that they talked to one another about mental health, about struggling with being alone, was really impactful, and it was done in a really great way because mental health is a hard thing to cover in a movie, and I think Marvel really did a well job doing it. And also, in terms of Bob overall, I thought he was both powerful yet still really able. You were really able to relate to him and understand where he was coming from and know that he wasn't entirely evil, even when he was like invincible and beat up the entire Thunderbolts team. You still kind of felt bad that he was being manipulated by Val. Well, I think the lowlight for many people is going to be the very, very early death of Taskmaster, which was predictable. I think the highlight is really going to be each and every single one of the characters here behind me. I mean, Ghost was way better than she was in Ant-Man, and even John Walker, a character who really should be unredeemable. You started to kind of like him. You felt weird about it, but you really did like him. And Red Guardian's always great. But again, I just cannot emphasize how great Yelena and Bob are throughout this movie, and I think they're really going to be the breakout stars. They're the household names now, and they're going to be the ones that Marvel fans are clamoring to come back. In terms of the Void and ending, I think that was done actually really well. I was very worried that they were going to kill off Sentry, but I think leaving both him and the Void intact is going to leave a lot of storylines open for the future of Marvel. And that kind of goes into the post-credit scene where you have a lot of questions that can branch off and have new stories as well, with the new Avengers, with Bucky and Sam fighting, with the Fantastic Four coming to the main universe. You have a lot to pick up on, and this feels like a post-credit scene that really is meaningful, which for a lot of the post-credit scenes so far, post-Endgame, it has really been like, when are we going to see this again? And the answer for a lot of them so far has been never. So overall, really enjoyed this movie.